It's been over 10 years since I left church ministry as far as my career, working in a church office. And I still hear things from time to time about what people are saying and thinking about me leaving church and what happened back whenever I left. In fact, this past week, I just heard where someone made a comment that was a hurtful comment about me leaving and about me leaving the church, leaving church work. And I'm going to tell you what the comment is, and I'm also going to tell you what I think about it. I heard this week a comment that was made about my exit from church work whenever I was doing that as a career, working in church work. And I found out some things that were said, and I still hear this from time to time. One of the people that was involved in trying to get me run off from the church when I left made a comment, and the comment that they made was very cold, and it was very telling as far as motive and thought processes and all behind the people that were trying to run me off out of church work. Here's what they said. They said, whenever I left, I guess undoubtedly they bought into all the rumors that were being spread around about me and all of those things. They bought into that, and they said, he got what he deserved. What a nasty thing to say, He got what he deserved. Well, here's what I have to say about that. It won't take long, so it's going to be a fairly quick podcast. I got so much more than what I deserve. So much more. I got so much more than what I deserve. There's not a single person in church ministry that is there because they deserve to be. Every single person, including myself and including you, makes mistakes. We all have issues. We all have things that we deal with. None of us are perfect. And if we got what we deserved, every single one of us would be in hell right now. We would not have another breath to live. So, of course, I got more than I deserve. I really do, because I don't deserve the things that have happened since I left the church. First of all, I left and I came home 5 miles away from my mom and dad, and I got to be present at his homegoing whenever he died 2 weeks ago. I got to be here. My children got to know their grandfather. I wasn't 2 hours away working, out of town in another place where they didn't know their grandfather. I got to see them cultivate a relationship with their grandfather. And so, yeah, right, cocky person that wants to say he got what he deserved. Well, that's awesome to me, and that would not have happened if I had been living 2 hours away wherever I was at when I worked in church work. That would not have happened, not at least not to the extent that they know and love him the way they do now. So that's a huge deal for me. Number two, I got to know you. I got to know you, the people that I work with in Sanctuary, the folks that are here, the folks that I get to minister to, the people that I get to podcast for. But not only that, Pastor Bob and all the guys in Sanctuary, Chris and Don and Andreas and Jamie and Bob Adams, all these folks that I get to work with on a daily basis that I love so much. So much more than I deserve. So much more. Had I not left that church, fleeing with my life, trying to save my marriage, trying to save my family, trying to save all the things around me that were a mess, and rebuild my relationship with my family and my relationship with God, then I would not have the things that I have going in my life right now. So it's with a lump in my throat, tears in my eyes, that I tell you, yes, I got so much handed to me by that situation, so much more than I deserve. People that are watching, I love you. I love this opportunity, and I do not take it for granted. People that I work with, Bob, Sanctuary, you guys, I love you guys so much. You've saved my life. God has used you in a powerful way. And to everyone else who is involved that's rolling their eyes after seeing this video clip, thank you. Thank you so much for putting me right here. It's not your credit, though. It's a credit to the one who loves me so much, that knew what I needed even when I thought my life was over. He gave me a new life that was so much better. If I were to die today, if I were to not wake up tomorrow on this earth, I can honestly say that I have been doubly blessed so much more than I deserve.